Tom, one of the things that I took away from that tape was the former president over and over again referring to these election officials as stupid. And that is not just a throwaway, especially when you have Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger saying Trump followers threatened his family, broke into his daughter-in-law's house. How dangerous is the harassment of election officials for our democracy? Because this isn't just something that happened. This is an ongoing, continuing threat.
It's extremely dangerous, and it's intentional. This is part of what Trump and his followers intend to do, which is to make it so that ordinary American citizens who for years have been part of a great American tradition of administering free and fair and impartial elections are scared out of the public space so that they will simply hide in their homes, so that they won't try to be poll workers or count votes. I mean, this is really an attack on a really fundamental principle, a fundamental tradition of American democracy of citizen involvement. People like Trump are sending a message that says, if you don't count votes the way I want them counted, I will put you and your family in the crosshairs of really dangerous people. And, you know, watching that tape, I guess the other thing that I wonder is how many times do we have to see direct examples of Trump proving what an unstable, emotionally unstable, delusional sociopath he really is, and that he really intended that people would be terrified in this next election to do something as simple as volunteer in their community and count votes.
Yeah, I mean, Harry, speaking of something as simple as that, you have former election worker Ruby Freeman blaming Trump specifically for abusing the power of the presidency. Take a listen.
There is nowhere I feel safe. Nowhere. Do you know how it feels to have the President of the United States to target you? The President of the United States is supposed to represent every American, not to target one, but he targeted me, Lady Ruby, a small business owner, a mother, a proud American citizen who stand up to help Fulton County run an election in the middle of the pandemic.
I mean, Harry, there it is, laid bare, right? I mean, the President of the United States versus Lady Ruby. If that is not intended to have a chilling effect, not just on that election, but on elections to come, then I don't know what it is intended to do. Talk to us about the legal remedies that she has in this situation.
Very few. You know, maybe she can sue him. Good luck. But it's so heartrending. You know, to date, we've had these set pieces in Washington, and all the players have been basically political officials. But now we're talking about normal people, and the Trump operation in this last hearing seemed very much like a national crime syndicate, complete with enforcers and foot soldiers who would really make life miserable for anyone who dared to cross the big boss. So as an emblem of what Tom's talking about, the debasement and nasty violence of public just discourse and doing your job that Trump has wrought, it's really sobering. Does she have legal remedies? Look, there are things she can do, and there are things that her employer could do, but basically this has become the cost of participation in the political system in the age of Trump.